fear in students. Sometimes if I want to go and complain in lecturer's office, I will have quoted Bible. Do not fear man that can only kill the body, but fear God that can kill both body and spirit. Do not fear man that can kill only your body, but and when I get there, I will still be shaking. So, but Redeemer's University was the first place I saw that I did not need to quote Bible first to enter the lecturer's office. So, yes, I want to say thank you very much. They are a big part of my journey in life. Yes, and I also want to say thank you to Redeemer's University Accounting Student Summit Committee for seeing me fit, yes, to come and have this speaking engagement here. I feel very, very, very honored. So, yes, let's just go to my slide. I believe that most people here know me. And as much as possible, I will be realistic. And we'll tell ourselves story because I'm also an alumna. So I will be very realistic with anybody. I'm not here to aspire to perspire, to acquire the whatever they want to acquire. Depending on what you want to acquire, I'm not here to do that. But I will just be here and I'll be realistic with you because I was once a student. In fact, I'm still a student. But maybe the goal is now different. Because then I was in my academic o'clock. Like mommy Gladys used to say it is your academic o'clock, so focus on your academics. So I was in my academics o'clock. But now I'm also still a master's student, but you understand? Yeah, so it's not more like it's a priority for me, but amongst other things on my table, I won't say it ranks the highest. So we are going to be talking about from lecture room to career. From lecture room to career. Slide 2. From lecture room to career. And I'm going to be talking about my journey. Because when I was preparing the slide for this, it made me do a lot of throwbacks. And I just said that I'm not doing all these coaching things. Let me just come here and be realistic, share my journey, whatever applies to me. So whatever applies to me might not apply to you because there are some situations or there are some advice that can be specific to a particular person. But it does not mean that it will work for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? But whatever you are going to learn from my journey that you feel is generic and you can learn from it, please do learn from it. So first thing I will say, one thing I realized in life, what are the things that you actually saw that determined your career choice in life? What are those things? The next slide. What are those things that you saw in life that determined your career choice? How did you think of becoming an accounting student? What was the reason for becoming an accounting student? I want someone with a fun story. What pushed you to accounting? Okay. Please, can we have the mic? Can we pass the mic to her? What pushed you to study accounting?
I was good in accounting, and everybody I know in my family that studied accounting, they usually have money. So I was like, I'm going to accounting, please, and stress-free. Like, it's just numbers and theory. And
No.
If you're studying English now,
yes.
like, writing is not my specialty.
Yes.
So accounting is like a very
Yes, I understand. I can relate. Please, let's give her a round of applause. I actually have a friend too that said that in our family, everybody are accountants. So I'm going to be an accountant too. So there are things like that. But as for me, before I decided to be an accountant, many things has influenced my decision. When I was small, I was telling my dad that I'll be a lawyer. I'll be a lawyer. Because my dad is a lawyer. So he was always happy whenever he hears me say, I'll be a lawyer, I'll be a lawyer. When I got to secondary school, there was this particular teacher I liked in GSS 3. He was teaching business studies. And I like him. He has so much charisma. So when it was time to go to department now, I just said, I want to go to the commercial department. My daddy said, law. Arts department, normal law. I said, yes, I know that. I've changed my mind. He said, just like that. I said, yes, I want to be a banker. That was what I said that time. My daddy said, no, bankers, everything they have is loan, 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 loan. Their car, loan. Their house, loan. Their petrol, loan. I was not like, I want to be a banker. But my dad is always the kind of person that does not want to influence your decision in any way. So I went to the commercial department. When I went to commercial department, I was just like, I want to be an accountant. I want to be an accountant. So I came to the university. And when I came to the university, I saw people that I like again. People like Mommy Ojedele. People like Dr. Orimegwe. So I said I wanted to be a lecturer. So I said I wanted to be a lecturer. And my daddy called me one day. He now said, so what's your plan as you are going away from 400 level now? I said, so the thing is that I'm trying to do PhD. He said, why are you doing PhD? Show bank money. I said, you were the one that told me that bank people loan, loan, loan. He said, then it does not mean that your own will be like that now. I said, I want to be a lecturer. He said, if you want to be a lecturer from the beginning, why did you not go to art? And I said, no, lecturers still have specialization. I want to be an accounting lecturer. He said, okay, have your way. So I tried to pursue the line of an accounting lecturer. I was a tutor, ICANN tutor. I was doing all those things. And I saw that it was something that people enjoyed me doing. You get, sometimes I'll just do my normal thing and they'll just say, I really understand. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, ma. I find fulfillment in teaching somebody and seeing that they enjoyed what I did and they actually understood what I did. Please, are we following? So there are a lot of things that influence our decision for career when we are young or when we are young. There's a particular Children's Day program that they are doing in, is it Wema Bank or Access Bank? Wema. They told children to act like the CEO of Wema Bank. You act like the MD of Wema Bank. Those kind of children, if they enjoy that specific activity, what do you think they want to become in future? The boy that is acting CEO of Wema Bank, in fact, from that day forward, if he really enjoyed that extracurricular activity, he will start to tell his daddy that I want to be a banker. Do you understand what I am saying now? Or when we were children, some people will take pangolo. You understand what I'm saying? And they will put sand inside and say, let's say, kanipe moramala. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as they are growing up, they will not want to leave that pangolo alone. Their mate already have moved forward to reality. But they still want to, let's say that I'm toasting bread. And now do like this and do like this and do like this. Before you know, they'll start to move in the line of, oh, I want to be a chef. I want to be a chef. So what I am saying is that a lot of things influence our decision for career. But at the end of the day, when we get to the labor market, I'm trying to be balanced with what I'm trying to say now. So when we get to the labor market, you might find out that those things, those decisions you were making, they were just a pointer to where you are going to in life, not specifically. Sometimes your plans can work, but sometimes they are just pointers to where you are going. It was recently, and I said that, because when I was working, the place I'm working now, I think I've done over 5 years there. And I was not thinking that, but it's teaching that I want to do. I want to be teaching, I want to be lecturing, I want to do this, I want to do that. I just said that coaching is also teaching. What if I do coach, life coach? No, let me not do life coach. Life coach is too, me self, I've not gotten my life in order. let me try finance coaching. And that was how I went into it, and I started branding myself, started doing content, started giving content on creating, on how to build authentic wealth. And I saw that people were interested. People were coming that, oh, you're coach, are you a coach? Ah, yes, I'm a coach. Oh. It's just like the first time I got the offer to tutor ICANN students. Dr. Redeemer'S came to me. She said, can you teach them? Sometimes you doubt your capacity to do it. But don't let the doubt in your heart make you miss that opportunity. So I told Dr. Redeemer'S that I can do it. She said, can you take like 2 courses? I can take it. So those things, you just have to challenge yourself to take those opportunities once in a while. So I started branding myself like that. Now, I'm trying to tell you, So what I'm trying to tell you is that all these things, they determine how we chose to be in accounting department. But you know that some people are here in accounting department. And they still don't know what kind of accountant they want to be. All accountants and accountants, Jari. All these forensic. Who is in that circle? Like, you don't know which part. You just know that accounting. You just know accounting is what you want to do. Is there anybody in that bracket? It's fine. Don't be shy. Okay. Yes, I can see you. It's fine. No, it's understandable. Okay, I can see you too. So what I'm saying is that some people don't even know which part of accounting they want to do. Now, I want us to debunk some particular lies. When you are looking for a good job, what are the things that people use to qualify a good job? That they tell you that, this job is a good job. The pay, salary, bonus, the benefits. What again do people use to rate or weigh a job? Security, yes. Some people use job title. Anything CFO, OSA and C, there's C in it is chief. So it does not matter the type of company. That title is important. So some people use title to weigh a job. Another thing is prestige of the company or the company brand. No. When I was leaving school, I have already said that it's KPMG that I want to work. It's Deloitte. All these companies, they are small. Like, if I now start with them now, I will now enter that Deloitte. All those kind of things. But let us look at these things, especially 3 things: salary, job title, and company brand. Are they truly the right standard that you are supposed to use in measuring job fulfillment? So it's just like on Instagram, we always see people, they'll come, yes, this is my car, or whatever. That car is the problem of their life. All the money they are spending, repair, fueling, today mechanic, tomorrow. But you see, you are only seeing the fancy part of it. So I am saying that these things seem to be wrong parameters to be measuring the career fulfillment. So what am I saying? How do you now determine? I want to debunk some myths. There is no job that is greater than the other. And I will explain what I'm trying to say. It's just strategy and placement. The fact that you see this person is working in tax office, or this person is a teacher, all of them studied accounting, and this person is working as maybe head of operation in Deloitte or something. It does not mean that, in fact, the fact that one person is earning than the other, it does not mean that that person is better off than the rest. Because you see, some of these people, their income level might be high, but when you see their quality of life and the expenses they are choking on and the organization around their life, sometimes you still need to look at that. Even someone that is earning 300K in a month, sometimes is doing better and has an organization around his life than someone that is earning 600K. Please, do you agree with me? I'm not saying money should not be your focus, but I've seen some people making the mistake of they got you as intern. The number one problem that you have is intern. I graduated from 400 level intern. Like if I was in 300 level now, I know that I'm using it to get experience. But 400 level, I came out, I've graduated, you are now offering me intern. Sorry, oh. Because in the first place, you don't even have an experience. So I'm saying this, when the first job I got it as an intern, not even accounting department. I was giving strategist intern. I was in the strategy department. So the finance people, maybe they were not paying them well. All of them were going. The one singular person that now remained in that department left. They were now looking at the whole company. And I said, this girl is she not a chartered accountant? That was how they now moved me to finance department, that they will get somebody that is higher in rank later when they can pay the money. So that person will now be ahead of me. But as they were doing all their search, all the people they were saying something percent of the company profit plus official car plus God did not did it for them. They did not see that kind of person that they are looking for. So they brought interns. They now said that, but Wemimo she's not as if she's not brilliant. It's not as if she can't do the job. It's just that she does not have the experience. And what did they do? They just linked me up with an accountant. And I was reporting to that one. Do you understand? I was reporting to him. I was giving him updates. He will correct me wherever. When it was time, he said she can't do it by herself. And that's how I became the CFO. But as me that time, I was saying strategies. Intern. It's not strategy that I study. I'm now come and do intern inside department that did not concern me. So a lot of issues like that. So what am I saying? So what am I saying? There is no job that is greater than the other. One person that is a teacher, I was told of someone that is a teacher in Nigeria in a secondary school, and he has retainership jobs abroad and is teaching children abroad Yoruba. And he's earning in dollars. But if you see that kind of person, teacher. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying don't aim for the high jobs. Thank you. I'm not saying don't aim for the high jobs. I'm just saying, do you feel like you are using the right criteria to determine that particular job that you are choosing? Thank you. The next thing is that you need to understand that career is not just about livelihood. If it's about livelihood, the people earning big salary will be satisfied. Sometimes in career, you even need a career that would. One of the advantages I'm enjoying today is because I have a remote job, so it gives me time to even take up other engagements that just come my way. Like now, I can be here because I have a remote job. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there are other things that you need to look at while determining the career that you want to go for. So your career is your legacy. And people don't, especially you guys that, I know a lot of people are in accounting department, they don't like account one bit. So it literally means that, does that literally mean that you have to be stuck doing the job that you don't love? You have to be stuck in an audit firm? You have to be stuck in an accounting firm? Is that what you are saying? Because how many of us here, we don't like accounts for anything? But we just, I just found myself here. Yes, I can see you. It's not even the way they raised up their hand is like, the end of the world. It's not the end. Do you understand? It's fine. I understand sometimes debit, credit, and all those things. Sometimes you might not enjoy it, but it doesn't mean that that's what you have to do. Look at me now. I said finance coach. So are you probably just looking at those job opportunities that you already know, but that are the conventional, that are the traditional types of job? But these days, there are new job opportunities that are opening up that you don't really necessarily have to do. You don't necessarily have to open an account, but at least they need your accounting expertise, the fact that you studied accounting. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, another thing I would like to say is, okay, let me just tell you a quick story because I'm running out of time. I wish this projector was working because I had plenty pictures of my school days and all those things. So, when I was a student, I was also running a popcorn business. And I was still hustling. I think when I was in 200 level, I was already writing I can, not ATS, I can. And I was still doing all those things together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Many people here, your life in school, like this way, this is the whole accounting student, right? I know that this is not the whole accounting student. You people that are here, you are probably the ones that are even more concerned about academics. The remaining ones that are there. But if it's picnic or dinner, you see the way they will be planning for the dress. But this one now is conference, submit, all those kind of things, not for them. But do you understand what I'm saying? If you are not passionate about your education, and if you are not passionate about your education, and you are just passive about it, now, what do you think would happen? Some of these things, like the job that I got, I'm a first class student, but nobody really wanted to know if I was a first class. He just wanted to know if I could do the job. Do you understand me? But will I say because of that, my first class is useless? So, what are the excuses though that those students used to give themselves? They say it's not everybody that all this book is for. It's not everybody that can be on first class. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Everybody can be on first class. And I'm telling you, I know it's too late for me to be giving this counsel to some people. Sorry to you. I'm so sorry to you, but it's not too late. So I'm saying that some people say, first class is not for me. Why is first class not for you? It's just like when the Bible says that there will continue to be poor in the land. And you're not saying, the Bible have said it before that there will be poor in the land. It means that you have accepted to be part of those poor people that the Bible has said. So it means that the only difference is that I believe everybody can be on first class. But it is just different because the level of effort that you have to take because of your individualism is different. So I might just read maybe 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, and that first class is possible for me. Why? Because of my background, because of my foundation, and maybe I've been a good student all along. But someone might have to do from class to library, from class to library, from class to library. But those things are never a waste of effort. When you see, do you know why people always look for a first class student? We know that sometimes the fact that you pass does not mean that you know what you It's true, we know. It does not mean that you know the course. Some people it's just because they can cram. And some people it's because they once they see the lecturer like this, as the lecturer is teaching, she will ask this question sincerely. To God who made me, she will ask this question. Or maybe she's already giving AOC. That AOC she gave, don't trust it. These are the questions that she will ask. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the fact that they can cram like that, it means that they have an ability to also be smart when they get to the business world. The fact that you can detect that these are the questions or this is the way for me to answer this lecturer. Some people here, I used to be like that. I know the way to answer every lecturer. Like, you know the kind of thing. There are some lecturers, you know that don't write story, you will fail. We know. Don't just write story, you will fail. There are some ones that you know just a noun is a name of any person, animal, place, something. You can just do a noun is a naming thing. A noun is a naming thing, but because you know the lecturer, a noun is the name or a naming word or precisely the name that you call something that is a thing, an object, an animal, a living object, non-living object. You know that kind of lecturers. But now, the fact that you are smart enough to detect those things means that even when you get to the business world, you get to the market, to the labor market, you know how to be smart enough to strike deals for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the first class is never a waste. You having a good academic result is never a waste. Because a lot of people have started motivating themselves on the fact that for first class students, they don't get rating again. My mommy told me that before, in those days, if you are a first class student, like all those people, they will be waiting for you at the gate. Welcome, we have a job for you. They will be dragging you. Hey, no, we have a job for you. We are dealers. No, KPMG, we have a job for you. But these days, they don't do that again. So what's the essence? So what am I trying to say? If you can do anything, if you know anything, you people that you are LinkedIn, fine, you are not here looking for a job. When you learn something in the classroom, in the lecture room, and it's interesting, just post it. Write a summary on your LinkedIn page, post it there. There are people looking at you that this guy has potentials. This guy is good. You need to learn to blow your trumpet by yourself. And first class students, you are doing first class, you cannot showcase yourself. You are thinking that it's the lecturers that will be saying, is a first class student, come for you. Showcase yourself, blow your own trumpet. If not, you will just be first class, only you and your spirit. From my spirit to my soul, we will know that we are first class. But if you don't tell people, so what am I saying? Position yourself, start branding yourself as an intellectual, start branding yourself as an authority. That's the way that you can maximize classroom knowledge and what? Also positioning yourself for career. Your ICANN too. You did ICANN. You are not doing get ready with me. For your induction. You cannot post content like it was challenging, I get ready with me, color blue. Now I'm wearing my makeup. Yes. And I'm running late, but is that what they want to know, that you have sense? So you need to know how to position yourself, brand yourself. As you are also, being a good student, you need to brand yourself for opportunities. Because if you don't brand yourself, opportunities will not come your way. There are opportunities, but when they just see you, they will pass you by because nobody knows you for that particular thing. So, yes, my time is up. I wish I could do more. I had pictures. But it's fine. I hope, even though it was short, you were able to learn something from my speech. Thank you very much.